Good evening. Welcome back then to the Oval for this UEFA Cup game, Glentoran against Dundee United. And as the Glens look for goals this evening, Gary McCartney is the man who could supply them. With 6 in 6 games this season, he's the Irish League's top goal scorer. McCartney lines up in this side, which has a number of experienced European campaigners. Barney Bars and Billy Caskey, just 2 of those. But 4 players making their European debuts. Goalkeeper Dean Smith, fullback Conor McCaffrey, midfielder Raymond Campbell, and the striker Stephen Douglas. A well-known face in the Scottish side, of course, is Northern Ireland international Michael O'Neill, a £350,000 buy from Newcastle United in the summer. And O'Neill is just one of 8 internationals in this United team. Striker Patalainen, he plays for Finland. And there are 6 full Scottish internationals, with the fullback and captain this evening, Maurice Malpas, the only one currently in Andy Roxburgh's World Cup squad. The referee is Keith Burge, a civil servant from the Rhondda Valley in Wales. And Dundee United set this UEFA Cup tie underway. Dundee United in the familiar tangerine shirts, playing from right to left. Glentoran in the green, black and red, as always. That's Bowman. First touch for Michael O'Neill. Gallagher heads for the byline, but a good tackle by young Conor McCaffrey. Good crowd building up here at the Oval. Both sides, they like to attack, so the 90 minutes promises much. It's Paul Haggerty up there, and the first corner of the game goes to Dundee United. Paul Haggerty in the picture, and that's Dave Bowman, who will take the kick. Goes Patalainen, off the bar. Great effort by the big Finnish striker. The corner in from Bowman. There's Patalainen, powerful header, and Dean Smith relieved to grab that ball. So what a start to the game. I was saying that both like to attack. And Dundee United almost making the breakthrough there. This is Bowman. Almost letting Gary McCartney in. So quite a start. Goalkeeper Billy Thompson having a quiet word there with his defenders. Free kick given against Terry Moore on Michael O'Neill. Dave Nerry looking for Patalainen's strength in the air. He's done well. Gallagher almost in there. Bowman put off the header by Raymond Campbell. But more danger again from Dundee United. Well, sitting beside me tonight, a man I'm sure who'd like to be in the middle of the action, former Glentoran captain Jim Cleary. Jim, quite a frantic start.
It is indeed, Jackie. I was going to say it'll be a difficult match for Glentoran, playing against full-timers, and it's starting to prove that already.
Nice flick on from Gary McCartney. Good speed from Douglas, but well read by Thompson. Good pace there from Stephen Douglas. Glentoran's 55th game in Europe tonight. For United, it's their 87th, an amazing record. And here they come again. McInally, and just off the head of Terry Moore. CLELAND, but gives it away to Ron McCreary. Douglas tries to lay it off. Well, it's a few years since I've seen a busier start to a European tie from an away side in particular. Malpass losing out to Jameson. Looks for Douglas. Good ball. McCartney! Good effort from the big striker. But it was straight at that man, Billy Thompson. 6 goals in 6 games McCartney has got. Here's the replay. Good ball from Douglas, but the header straight at Thompson. Bars, but Douglas caught offside, and he was by about 2 yards. Dundee United, of course, were here in 1987 in the UEFA CUP. There's Jim McLean. Got a side here 2 years ago. They played Coleraine. They won 1-0 at the Showgrounds and 3-1 at Tannadice. O'Neill. McInally knocked out of his stride there by Billy Caskey. O'Neill. Terry Moore obviously sticking very close to O'Neill, but here's McInally with plenty of space. That's Bars in the way. Here come United again. Too long for Kevin Gallagher. Forward by McCaffrey. That's Neri in the way. Free kick given to Glentoran. Young McCaffrey again to take it. The 19-year-old making his European debut. Here's McCartney. Jameson just couldn't control it, and he was onside. Must be encouraging for Glentoran to see a good crowd here tonight. In fact, the kickoff was delayed some 10 minutes as a lot of people were still outside the ground. Here's Campbell moving freely. Goes for the throw-in, but I think the free kick's been given to Glentoran. Halfway through the first half, it's still 0-0. Fullback CLELAND. O'Neill. O'Neill gets it back. Plenty of men forward for Dundee United. I think that was Barney Bowers getting it away. And Campbell wins another free kick. Jameson loses out. Patalainen, Malpass. He's got O'Neill left. Tries to go it alone and wins the free kick. The professional foul there, I think we can call that, from Terry Moore. Obstruction, it's indirect. Dean Smith in the background there trying to line up that green wall. We've got number 4, Van der Hoorn, over the ball. We've got number 10, Jim McInally. There they are. Dave Bowman gives it to Van der Hoorn. And no real danger from the Dutchman, making his European debut tonight. Douglas. Jameson takes over. Spreads it wide, looking for space. McCaffrey. Campbell. Good play from the two youngsters. Good ball. And right across that goal mouth, and the corner kick going to the Glens. Good ball from Campbell. And it got a touch there, I think it was Bowman. Corner kick to Glentoran. The signal's going in from Johnny Jameson. It just didn't sit up for Ron McCreary. And the nudge with the elbow. Hooked away by McCreary. On by McCartney. Back up in there by Hegarty. Head tennis at the moment. Van der Hoorn tries his luck. He likes to shoot, this fella. And he's won a corner. There's the goal mouth that Kevin Gallagher will be aiming at. It's away. It's in. It's 1-0. And that is the 18-year-old Alex CLELAND. The corner from Gallagher, partially cleared. He didn't wait. A goal for CLELAND and United. Patalainen, but no tangerine shirts forward that time. Here's Bars. Finds the green one of Gary McCartney. Bars again. Still Bars, pushing out from his central defensive role. Looks for the cross. McCartney, McCreary. But a bit ambitious from there by Ron McCreary. Well, Jim, just a minute of this first half left. United leading by 1-0. What do you think so far?
I think Glentoran will be disappointed going in with a 1-0 deficit. They started off rather shakily, and in fact, the first 10 minutes probably we could have had goals from both sides. The goal to give away I thought was poor because the marking was poor inside the box. And then again, I think Dean Smith may have been unsighted.
But Tommy Jackson, he can't be too angry with them at half-time.
No, I wouldn't think so. The danger is that they throw too many men forward now and leave themselves exposed at the back. So I think patience has got to be the name of the game for them in the second half.
And yet it's a catch-22 because they've really got to take the game to Dundee.
Well, it is, but it's still only 1-0, and a goal for Glentoran may set the alarm bells ringing in the Dundee defence.
McInally. Dave Nerry looking very sprightly for a 33-year-old who made his European debut some 15 years ago. And in fact, the ricochet wins the corner. We're now at injury time in this first half. And thanks to that man there, Dundee United have a corner kick. The first goal for Dundee United, of course, came from a corner kick in this side. Kevin Gallagher, the man to take it again. But this time, Dean Smith has it. But the Glentoran fans still in good voice here, and obviously very pleased with their team's performance so far. Campbell. Real little terrier in midfield is Raymond Campbell. Must say I've been very impressed with a couple of games I've seen him play. We've now played just over a minute of injury time. And It's Van der Hoorn. And there goes the whistle to bring to an end the first half. An eventful 45 minutes it was. Plenty of chances at either end. The only chance converted, though, by that young man there, 18-year-old fullback Alec CLELAND. His goal in the 32nd minute has put Dundee United 1-up in this UEFA Cup tie. The second half still to come then. But we'll take a break now. The half-time score at the Oval, Glentoran 0, Dundee United 1. Join us again in a couple of minutes. Gets it back. That's Terry Moore. McCartney giving chase. And it almost slipped past Neri. But he's been around a while, has Dave Neri. Stephen Douglas. Out ball. And it goes to Glentoran. Kasky. Caffrey did well, the 19-year-old. Well won by Terry Moore. Dundee United playing with the... it's a fairly stiff breeze we have tonight. Bit of holding off by young Conor McCaffrey on Gallagher. Gives Dundee United a chance to get that ball into the Glentoran goal mouth. Van der Hoorn, he gets it back in the end. Got a bit of a mix-up there with CLELAND. And it's with Jameson. Kasky has it. Good ball. Looks for the 1-2. Kasky again. Ron McCreary. That's a dreadful ball. And the corner kick given away by the skipper, Maurice Malpass. I'm not quite sure what he was trying there. But a chance for Glentoran to push some men forward.
I think Glentoran have chances with cross balls, Jackie. They have been winning a fair bit of ball in the air against these big defenders.
Kick from Jameson. Has bars in there. Terry Moore. Campbell has to turn. Campbell gets it back. Moore. Well read by CLELAND. Good play by the 18-year-old, and this is Patalainen. But much too long for O'Neill. It's Gallagher. Forced to go back to Neri. Van der Hoorn lining up the shot, is he? He's got the 1-2. But the shot just didn't happen for him. Good play, though, from the Yugoslav. Jim, nice move.
Was indeed a great 1-2 here. Good shot, but just past the post.
That's young Conor McCaffrey. Play on. The referee right there. Van der Hoorn it was, pulling Ron McCreary. Glentoraners, Terry Moore barking out the orders. Here's John Devine. They'll be looking to get that ball into the danger area. Barney Bars. Good play by McCartney. It's still in play. Jameson. Away by Neri. Bars. Quarter of an hour gone of the second half. It's still 1-0 to Dundee United. Referee having a quiet word with Billy Caskey. Substitute Peter Hinds coming on, number 12, and it's Michael O'Neill, the man coming off. So a striker being replaced by a striker. Peter Hinds, in fact, signed in the summer from a Japanese club, Fujita. Dave Nerry. CLELAND. First touch for Hinds. CLELAND, the man who's got the only goal tonight. Van der Hoorn. CLELAND again, they're queuing up in the middle. And it's possession football from United. Really saying to Glentoran, well, you come and get it. Number 15 is indeed Robert Craig. And Robert Craig, I would say, might be on the pitch the next stoppage. MCINALLY with the throw. Malpass, lovely turn. Hinds! But just over the bar, and it got a touch. It's a corner kick to Dundee United. But more danger there from Dundee United.
Great turn by Malpass. I think it was Terry Moore got the touch to head it out over the bar for the corner.
Yes, indeed, good play by the Glentoran skipper, Moore. But Dundee United with the corner. And Katalainen, what did I do, he says. I think he was pushing. So George Neal, number 12, also going on. A double substitution by Glentoran. Tommy Jackson feels he has to make the move.
Stephen Douglas looks as though he's coming off number 11.
In fact, it's John Devine and Stephen Douglas. Raymond Campbell come over. I wondered if he was coming off. So Devine and Douglas off, Neal and Craig on.
You probably see Johnny Jameson moving into the middle alongside Gary McCartney, and Craig playing on the wing.
As you speak, Craig has told Jameson to move into the middle. I think Tommy Jackson had to do something, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. I think the spark is going out of the game a little bit. Dundee obviously happy enough with their 1-0 lead. Maybe we'll get something from Jameson now.
It's Caskey. First run for Neal. McCartney, Jameson in space. The chance. The double substitution. Jameson moved into the middle and it's paid off immediately. Good play from McCartney and good finishing from Johnny Jameson.
I'm sure Tommy Jackson will be more than happy with his substitution.
A happy bench smile there from Billy McCulloch. We were right, he says, to make the double change. So Jim Cleary was saying the game needed a spark. We've certainly got that.
Be interesting to see now if Dundee are happy enough just to sit back and play the rest of the game out.
Glentoran, of course, they still have to be cautious, Jim. They can't push forward with gay abandon.
That's correct, yeah.
Caskey finds McCartney. George Neal, the former sprinter, gets there. Good ball, McCartney just wouldn't fall for him. McCreary But good pressure from Glentoran. Unlucky with the finish was Ron McCreary.
As I was saying earlier, Jackie, we've got to get down the flanks. Good cross from George Neal. Gary McCartney pretty unlucky here. He just didn't control it properly. And Ron McCreary shoots, but it's gone over the bar.
No doubt about who they're supporting, and they're quite happy at this moment. Bowman with the throw. Full play from McCaffrey, and it's a goal kick. 18 minutes left, and we've got a game. Patalainen finds Gallagher. He's got pace, this fella. Gallagher, good ball. McInally, it's 2-1. Jim McInally, the Glens pulled over to the right. McInally free, and he tucked it away. Jim McLean out of the box. That was Gallagher going into the box. Good ball. McInally all on his own, and he finished it. It's good play from a 33-year-old this time, Dave Nerry, but gives it away in the end. Kasky. Against George Neal, and the goal kick to Glentoran.
Come on, let's keep it going, Glenn.
Forward by Neal. Kasky on the back of Patalainen. Nothing malicious.
A little bit of frustration maybe creeping in on Billy's part.
12 minutes left. This is McInally, the man who put Dundee United in front again. Gets it back again. Good ball from Van der Hoorn, finds his skipper, Malpass. Again, Billy Kasky involved, but more importantly, he's getting a yellow card. The referee has spoken to him a couple of times, and it could be more trouble for Glentoran. A free kick in a good position for Dundee United. There's the penalty area. Malpass with the kick. Gallagher, the deep cross. And that was Paul Haggerty, and he's not pleased, as you can see. 6 minutes left, and Dundee United are making a substitution. Number 14 is Hamish French, a midfielder. And coming off is the striker, the Finnish international, Patalainen. So, Jim, perhaps a sign that Jim McLean is consolidating in midfield.
Yes, I would think he'd be probably happy enough now, Jackie, with a 2-1 win. I think the Glens' best chance is to push people forward and look for set pieces like they have now.
Yes, the free kick. Barney Bars to plant it forward. That's Haggerty. And the long ball forward by Gallagher. McCaffrey. He's had a great European debut, that youngster, Jim.
He's done really well. Jackie came into the side, as you know, last season. I think he's only played about 13 games for the first team, but he looks to have a great future in the game.
This, in fact, is his 12th first-team game. His dad was Jerry McCaffrey, of course, who played here at Glentoran and at Distillery, and he could play a bit. Oh, a mistake perhaps by the youngster, HINDS. 3-1. Up go the arms of the United fans. But a tremendous strike. He's happy. You don't see Jim McLean smiling too often. We were just talking about Connor. It bounced off him. Fell kindly for HINDS. Well, he buried it, didn't he? Dave Bowman. He's in no hurry, the referee, saying, come on. So he does. Here's HINDS again with the header. Gallagher, brilliantly stopped by Dean Smith. Bowman, and again. And still it isn't cleared. Great goalkeeping from Dean Smith. Good goalkeeping there, Jim.
Great save from Dean Smith there, Jackie. First class.
Once again, Dean Smith tries the long one. Forward by Moore. Gallagher, good ball, finds Bowman. This is French. HINDS, good ball. CLELAND, plenty of men in the middle. Kasky did well. He got in the way of MCINALLY. Moore gets it away. Over Craig finds Campbell. Offside against Johnny Jameson, but it had been cut out by Dave Bowman anyhow. Jim, we're now into the last 30 seconds of the game. How would you sum it up overall?
Well, I think 3-1 isn't a true reflection of the merits of both teams, Jackie. Until 20 minutes from the end, I'd have said Glentoran were worthy of a draw. Unfortunately, I think tiredness has started to play its part in the last 10 or 15 minutes.
I think that would be an accurate summing up, and a very unlucky third goal as well. Some of the Glentoran fans making their way out of the ground tonight, but they've seen a good battling European performance from their team. We're now in injury time. Gallagher. Throw-in goes to United. Referee Burge having a look at his watch. CLELAND looks for the cross, and HINDS, good save. And my goodness, the rebound inches past that post. That big fella can't believe it. Almost a fourth for United. CLELAND with the cross. There's the header, off Smith, off HINDS, and past the post. Back to Dean Smith. Over a minute played of injury time. Kasky. Billy Kasky, socks around his ankles, wins the free kick. scores, Neil. But that was Van der Hoorn in the way, and there it is. This UEFA Cup tie is over. It certainly was eventful. Only one goal in the first half. It came from CLELAND. Johnny Jameson equalised in 68 minutes. That man in your picture, Jim McNally, put Dundee United back in front in the 72nd minute. And then 4 minutes from the end, the substitute, Peter HINDS, made it 3-1. But a rousing reception here for both teams from the fans. There's Peter HINDS in the background, the man who got the third goal. But a good effort from Glentoran, but it has to be said, overall, a deserving win for Dundee United. So a final scoreline then at the Oval. It's Glentoran 1, Dundee United 3. Johnny Jameson beaten 3-1, but it was quite a tie.
It was right up until they scored the second goal. I thought we played quite well in the second half. I didn't really think we did ourselves justice in the first half, but we came out in the second half and plugged away. And after we scored the first goal, we could have scored straight after that again with Gary inside the 6-yard box, but it wasn't to be. And you know, Dundee United are a good side and probably deserved the win in the end.
And their third goal was a bit fortunate.
Yeah, it was a bit fortunate for them, a bit unfortunate for Connor, because he had been playing very well, especially with the injury that he was carrying. And right up until then, I thought he did everything right, but I don't really think it was his fault, Jackie, at all.
The Glentoran number 10, he didn't score a bad goal. Can you remember it?
Don't really remember much about it. I don't even think I lifted my head. It was one of those situations where it was one of the few times that Gary and the partner got really in behind them, and I just took my chance and put it past the goalkeeper.
But the tie has to be dead now.
Looks that way. We'll go there. I mean, if it had been 2-1 in the end, it might not have been so bad. But I think we'll go there and we'll give it our best. We'll not let people down.
Morris Malpas, you can afford to smile. You've won 3-1, but they gave you quite a run for it, didn't they?
Yes, they played very well, especially the first 20 minutes. We were playing long balls and it was giving us a bit of problems until we sorted that out, and then we scored a goal. And actually the second half we thought they would maybe tire, and they come back and scored a goal, and we really had to struggle to win 3-1.
How did you feel, in fact, when they did score that goal?
Yeah, I never felt as though we were going to get beat. It's always disappointing to lose a goal, but I always felt we could score.
What did you think of Glentoran?
Very good team, very well organised, and they battle very hard. I think that's the thing that struck me. They really battle from the first kick-off until the last kick of the ball.
Your manager, Jim McLean, he doesn't smile too often. Had he a smile after the game?
Yes, I think he was quite pleased with the result, 3-1.
In fact, Jim was smiling after the game. Right, the headlines this evening. As we've just seen, Glentoran go down 3-1 to Dundee United. In the European Cup, both Linfield and Derry City were beaten by 2 goals to 1. Ballymena United, they were hammered by Anderlecht in Brussels, 6 goals to 0. And in Scotland, a real shock with Rangers losing 3-1 at home to Bayern Munich. All round, a disappointing night. From all of us, bye-bye.